Welcome to the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources at Prairie View A&M University, a hub of innovation, education, and leadership that touches every aspect of our lives. With nearly 300 dedicated faculty and staff, we are proud to bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to our students. Every member plays a crucial role in shaping the future of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. Our college comprises of 3 departments that work in unison: academics, research, and extension. Together, these departments create an environment where students, educators, and community members collaborate to foster sustainable practices and enhance food security. The college boasts multiple buildings across Prairie View A&M campus, including a farm spanning over 750 acres. This facility provides diverse livestock, state-of-the-art equipment, and hands-on experiences that allow our students to gain agricultural research opportunities as well. Managing such a vast and multifaceted department requires a special leader, a visionary willing to nurture both ideas and people. In this documentary, we are following Dr. Gerard D'Souza, the esteemed Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. He has the unique leadership experience of encompassing academics, research, and extension in a way that drives the future of agriculture. I had the opportunity to sit down with 3 current PV students to discuss their perspectives on Dr. Gerard D'Souza's leadership. And those interviews start now.
Hi, my name is Trinity Williams-Powell, and I am a student in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and I had the unique opportunity to shadow Dean D'Souza for a day.
What motivated you to apply for the opportunity to shadow the dean? Did you have any expectations?
What made me apply was that, again, the dean is over my whole college, and I feel like my freshman year, I really let it go to waste without really knowing much about what goes on in my college as well as the resources that we have for ag students, period.
How would you describe the dean's leadership style or any outstanding traits you noticed?
Okay, I would describe the dean as an effective listener because when sitting with him in the morning, his colleagues had brought up issues and problems, and he managed to find a solution for them, as well as I also noticed that he would check on his staff's mental health throughout the day, as well as asking them how their day has been, how the week has been, or if they needed to take leave for anything, personal, and I find that very compelling as a student.
Did you see the dean's problem-solving skills in action? If so, what was it like?
When shadowing the dean, I was able to see his problem-solving solutions in action, which I learned that he would take all of his colleagues' concerns, and instead of just coming up with a personal solution, he would use everything that they said and come up with a solution that everybody can enjoy as a whole.
In your opinion, does the dean have any weaknesses in his leadership?
I was able to have a candid conversation with Dean D'Souza about struggles within leadership when he brought it to my attention that conflict resolution has to be one of the biggest issues. I believe Dean D'Souza handles conflict pretty well since he steps back, takes a breather, then comes together to come up with a resolution for everyone.
After shadowing the dean, what is one leadership skill or trait you want to develop in yourself?
After hanging out with Dean D'Souza for a day, one skill that I would love to improve is my resilience. Even though a bunch of difficult tasks was thrown at him, he managed to end the day with a positive attitude and stand true to who he is.
Hello everyone, my name is Chris Green and I'm a senior civil engineering major. I'm an intern for CAFNR's Information Impact and Sustainability Center, and I work under Dr. Takedra Pierre.
Using your own words, describe the dean's leadership style.
I have to say that it's honestly quite difficult to condense it to just one word. Dean D'Souza is such a dynamic leader. He seems like the type to always go out, always support his students, always show up. Not only that, he's a strong motivator, and I feel like we need that. Someone who motivates is someone who challenges, and someone who challenges is someone who truly leads.
What is your impression of the dean's approachability?
I'm going to be very, very blunt with this one. If I could go up to a literal dean of a college and fist bump him, I think that speaks volumes to his approachability from a student to a dean.
Period.
What can I say?
What made you, an engineering student, want to work for CAFNR?
I thought it would be good to hone different skills than what I'm used to, because not only does that just look good professionally, that looks good personally because it shows that you can grow, it shows that you can adapt. And so I think I made the right decision. I really see how CAFNR really cares about its students, how CAFNR goes above and beyond to help those who really need the help. And so seeing that and noting how Dr. D'Souza will always remind everyone that ag touches everything, and will always tell everybody that he has an engineering student working with CAFNR just to prove it, like a proud uncle would. It's heartwarming.
Has working in CAFNR positively or negatively influenced your collegiate experience?
Working in CAFNR has impacted my experience for the positive, for the better. I do not regret working for this college. This is an amazing, warm college, inviting, always challenging, always making sure the students, the faculty, the staff, making sure that we all have what we need to succeed. And that's something you can't get at every college.
Hi, my name is Amory Williams. I am the SGA Senator for the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and I am a junior here in the college.
How would you describe the leadership style of Dean D'Souza?
Dean D'Souza has a democratic / servant leadership style. He truly has a deep compassion for Prairie View and the success of our college. With his leadership role having a direct effect on the students of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, he prioritizes the relationship with the students, so we feel comfortable expressing our concerns, our thoughts.
How would you define a leader and its essential qualities?
Someone who serves as a role model while empowering their peers or any of their respective targeted audiences to achieve their goals, whether it's academically influenced or for the betterment of their society. I believe that adaptability, collaboration, and the effect of communication are essential qualities for a leader.
If you could suggest one area for improvement in your dean's leadership, what would it be and why?
I've had the opportunity to have him as a dean since my freshman year, so I've seen the growth and the elevation of his term here. With having firsthand experience with that and seeing what he has been able to put into place, there is no improving. If anything, it's on the way up, him continuing what he's doing. But something that I would like to be improved is the relationships that we have with alumni, specifically the CAFNR alumni, because, we have juniors and seniors who are on their way out. Unfortunately, some people don't know what to do with their ag degree. And so having them come back and speak and just give us their testimonies and how they were able to venture throughout their life with their ag degree, I feel like will be very influential to our students.
Now that you understand the student's perspective of the dean's leadership, let's hear from Dean D'Souza himself.
Hello, my name is Gerard D'Souza. I have the pleasure and privilege of serving as the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and I also am the Director of Land Grant Programs here at Prairie View A&M University.
How would you describe your leadership style in one sentence?
I think of myself as being compassionate, passionate, and a servant leader.
In your opinion, is there a specific skill you could work on to enhance your leadership abilities?
What I perceive to be a weakness from my perspective that I have to continue to work on is patience, whether it is at home with my kids, with my spouse sometimes, or, eagerly waiting for the holidays as with Thanksgiving or Christmas, or on the job, which means sometimes you just got to let things take their course and they may take longer than you expect. But again, there's lots of people who have to be involved in the decision and the implementation of the decision. No matter how hard you try, things are not always going to be perfect, but don't let perfection be the enemy of the good.
What core values drive your decision-making and influence your leadership style?
Honesty, integrity, accountability, transparency. So these are some of the things that are important because at the end of the day, it's about building trust and about building a formidable workforce that can best handle the challenges before us as a land-grant institution in the areas of academics, research, and extension.
Describe your greatest leadership accomplishment.
I often think that this is certainly the best position that I have had, but I also like to think that this is the best, if not one of the best positions on campus. There is a lot of responsibility that goes with the authority that this deanship carries because you're responsible for people, for programs, for facilities, and for implementing our NIFA or National Institute of Food and Agriculture plan of work, as well as the college strategic plan. You get to wear two hats. You're the dean of the college, also director of land grant programs, which involves communities, stakeholders across Texas, a state of 30 million people, out of which some 6 million are underserved. And that's our audience as Prairie View A&M University. We have a lot of work to do in our communities in addition to working with students, and we value both tremendously. A number that I frequently like to use with my team is 212. And 212 is the boiling point of water. 211 sometimes is not good enough. A lot of things involve giving at your fullest, which means the power of 212. By and large, we have built a college that is successful on many different fronts. Our enrollment is growing, our curricula is growing, our endowment is growing, our faculty, our staff are thriving, and we hope that our students are thriving as reflected in the experiences they have in the classroom, experiential learning on the farm and in our labs, in our communities, and ultimately in their careers. So it's been a great place to be. Thank you, everyone.